So our first part of Talisman Saber has been a beach landing to secure the beach for the ABT to conduct their works. That has seen our platoon land 700 metres north of the landing, move south, and we've cleared this area for the ABT to then conduct their works. So first, we were located on the Canberra, HMAS Canberra. We cross-decked to HMAS Choules before we loaded on the LCM8. Got to a small craft release point where we loaded on the Zodiacs to the beach itself. So our exercise scenario today has been an enemy located at the beach where we have to clear a position before securing the beach to allow the amphibious beach team to conduct their works. Without our security force securing the beach, the ABT will be unable to land the rest of the company to continue with the clearance or follow-on forces.
Yep, so I'm the Beachmaster of the amphibious beach team. I work with all the landing craft that the Navy and Army have to enable the unload of the PCS and also Choules and Canterbury onto the beach. It's definitely a great training exercise. It's been great to work with the Navy, and also it's exciting to be part of the upcoming amphibious capability that the Australian Army has, and working with the Amphibious Ready Group. We marshal and manage the beach to reduce congestion and enable a smooth unload of the Choules and Canberra. This is quite an important job because it is a natural choke point where we work. However, the guys I have with, we've been working for 2 years about together, and they're definitely capable in what they do. So as part of Exercise Talisman Saber, it is definitely a great opportunity to work with the Navy on HMS Canberra, Choules, and also HMNZS Canterbury. It's definitely a very exciting time with Australia's amphibious capability getting larger, and it's definitely, I'm quite honoured to be a part of it.
Look, I've just come from HMAS Canberra, where this morning I observed the launch of the LLCs, which brought the first of the beach teams in. I've just jumped on board an MRH, one of 4, that came in and did a troop insertion further infield as well. So there's a lot of activity on board, and it's just a precursor to the D-Day landings. This is essential for us to be able to certify the Amphibious Ready group. We're doing well so far. There's a great mix of people on board the ship, both Army, Navy and Air Force working together. But we're proving the concepts and we're proving our ability to put all of this into practice. Well, the great thing is HMNZS Canterbury is just off the coast here as well, working with both our Kiwis but also with our American allies. You can see that we are able to put our own practice alongside those of the other nations and prove the interoperability which is essential in an operation like this.
It's an honor for me to be a part of the team here with Australia in the 1st Division. You know, here working with you all, this is a great, it's a massive exercise. It's the biggest exercise that the Australian Defence Force runs. You know, every 2 years. This is the 7th iteration, so a tremendous opportunity for the United States to work with our Australian allies and partners. It's extremely important because of the region that we operate in and the stability of the region. Our alliance and partnership is extremely important. So what we do out here, working together, learning from one another, is extremely important for the alliance and the security and stability of the region. Yeah, this is a phenomenal exercise. Personally, this is probably the biggest exercise that I've been involved with. I've seen airdrops before, so we just got done participating in a strategic airdrop. But this amphibious landing, amphibious assault, is one that I haven't experienced in many years. So doing this all together as part of the larger umbrella of Talisman Saber, and the way these things have been sequenced in here, it's a great demonstration of how we operate as coalition partners and also from a joint perspective. So you're looking at all services and then operating in all the domains. So this has come together fantastic. The weather's worked out great for the airdrop and for the amphibious landing. I'm excited to see how this thing works out with the Marine Corps and the other coalition partners out here. Absolutely, I love Australia. I got to come out here on vacation about 6 months ago. It's a phenomenal opportunity to come out here and train. I know the troops love it. You guys are phenomenal partners and allies, and I've always enjoyed working with you. The last 17 years, every time I've showed up in a theater of operations, you guys have been there, and I appreciate it. So it's a great opportunity to continue to work with you all.
What's occurring here is part of a much larger activity, both in the land force environment and in the amphibious activity around it. But this morning in particular, we are having a hit out for the first time of an ANZAC Amphibious Ready Group. So you'll see there's 3 ships behind us at the moment. the Choules, the Canberra and the Canterbury, the New Zealand amphibious unit, and what we're about to observe is what is called a combined force entry operation, where as a part of a sequence of activities, and this is just one of those elements in the sequence, we'll see an amphibious unit with its capabilities push ashore and land the land force.
So why is
We live on an island and in a maritime environment, so the nature of work the ADF performs, whether it's a humanitarian assistance activity, and 2016 in Fiji was a demonstration of why an amphibious capability provides a really important important capability for us to add to the region by projecting force to, in that case, support other people in distress and who need our help, all the way through the conduct of combat operations where the government requires us to do so. So amphibious capabilities are inherently flexible from peacetime roles to wartime roles, and that's why we need it and why we practice it. It's the scale that Talisman Saber is important, that brings particular complexity for it. So having US forces, New Zealand forces here with us brings a size and a mass that we can't replicate at any other time. Size is complex to organise and construct and move, so we learn a lot from doing so. And in the development of our own national capability, we build and grow by adding to the layers and size that we work with. So this has been on our pathway for introducing the amphibious force for a while, and it's a really important day for us.